words of Shakespeare, eyes are the windows to your soul, but weak and poor eyesight can be a growing peril for most individuals. Blame it on the massive amount of screen time exposure at workplace or at home. Majority of the folks in today's era have lenses or glasses to deal with their vision problems. While most of us dislike wearing them, the question arises as to, is there any other alternative? And what if we say that in Ayurveda there is a way to cure refractive errors? So you guys might be wondering how Ayurveda can prove to be beneficial for the eyes. So to know more, stay tuned, and in this video we'll guide you as to how we treat eye diseases and refractive errors in Ayurveda. But before we get into it, for those of y'all who are new here, hi, I'm Dr. Smriti Valsan. Do watch my videos, and if you did like them, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button along with the bell icon right next to it. And with that, let's get into this. Eyes are one of the most important sensory organs. In spite of remarkable progress and advances in the field of ophthalmology, there are certain limitations. Most of the inflammatory eye diseases are managed well in the Western system of medicine. However, degenerative diseases, neurological disorders, and refractive errors of the eye are still resistant to certain procedures. Ayurveda, the ancient system of medicine, gives us valuable inputs not only in treatment aspects but also in preventive lines. Tarpana Kriya Kalpa is one such therapy which is done in Ayurveda to nourish the eyes, and if it is promptly used, it gives us excellent responses. Akshi Tarpana is derived from two different words, Akshi, which means eyes, and Tarpana, which means nourishment. So this basically involves nourishing the eyes by pouring medicated ghee into the eye and retaining it for a specific period of time. Once the medicine is poured into the eye, the patient is asked to open and close the eyes several times before the ghee is removed. The first step is eye wash. So a medicine is prepared and this decoction is used for washing the eye. Patient is asked to dip the eye within the decoction and is asked to continuously blink for a stipulated period of time. This is done to ensure that the eye is completely cleaned before doing the main procedure. Once the procedure is done, the next step is Netra Tarpana. For this, the patient is asked to lie down on a throne or a massage table, and a dough is made with black gram powder. Before placing the flower ring over the eye, it is first seen whether the ring correctly fits over the eyes of the patient. Once it is checked, then it is fixed over the eye. There are certain specific measurements told in Ayurveda on how the ring has to be prepared. As you can see, the ring has now nicely settled down over the sockets of the eye, and now we get on to the main procedure. Medicated ghee used for Netra Tarpana is liquefied and made into a lukewarm state, and in its lukewarm state it is slowly poured over the eyes. The same procedure is repeated for the other eye as well. So before pouring the lukewarm medicated ghee, it is priorly checked and then only it is poured, as eyes are very sensitive. Once both the eyes are retained with the medicated ghee, the patient is asked to open and close the eyes continuously for a stipulated period of time. The time varies based on the condition of the patient. Once the temperature of the ghee cools down, then it is removed. So what we do is we take a piece of cotton and we dip it into the well, and the medicated ghee is taken out slowly and carefully. The procedure is again repeated, that is, the medicated ghee is taken, it is warmed, made into its lukewarm state, and it is poured slowly and carefully into the eyes. The patient is asked to continuously blink so that the medicine gets absorbed into the eyes. There are many benefits of Akshay Tarpana, that is, it helps to improve the vision, cures rough and injured eyes, prevents the formation of cataract, strengthens the nerves and muscles of the eyes, corrects refractive errors, helps in treating chronic conjunctivitis, revitalizes tired and dry eyes, it relieves tension in the eye sockets. As you can see, the procedure is done and we'll be removing the dough. Once the dough is removed, the cotton is dipped in hot water and then it is used to scrape off the dough which is adhered to the skin. So this is also done very slowly and carefully. The same thing is again repeated over the other eye. Akshay Tarpana is indicated in dry eye syndrome, chronic conjunctivitis, pain in the eyes, watering and cloudiness of the eyes, night blindness, corneal ulcers, squinting, refractive errors like myopia or hypermetropia, early stages of retinitis pigmentosa, early stages of retinopathy, ptosis, glaucoma, cataract, and so on. So based on the condition, the medicament differs. The medicated ghee used for Akshay Tarpana is believed to have the ability to penetrate through the channels of the eye. It aims to reach the deeper layers and it cleanses the external as well as the deeper ophthalmic structures. This medicated ghee has lipophilic properties and thus facilitates the transportation of the medicine into the cell via the cell membrane, which is also made of lipids. Thus, the therapeutic action of this procedure occurs at cellular level. This phospholipid nature of ghee allows its entry into the eye via the cornea. The corneal epithelial layer is permeable to lipid-soluble substances. This lipid-soluble ghee crosses the corneal epithelium and thus it reaches the inner layers of the eye. This is how Netra Tarpana cools, lubricates and revitalizes the eye. As in any other disease, Ayurveda has in its core many unparalleled remedies for preservation and fortification of eye health and to eradicate eye diseases. Netra Tarpana has proved its worth time and again as the best rejuvenating therapy for eye disorders. You can experience this even if you have healthy eyes, as it will treat any sort of eye related diseases. So whenever you think eye health, think Netra Tarpana. With that, we have come to an end with this video. If you guys like my video, then please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'm going to see you guys very soon in my next video. Till then, stay tuned and thanks for watching.